Aqua gang, you see this flame? Look. Baby, when I tell you it took me forever to get this shit to light up, but I'll get to that in a minute. I will. Okay, it's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message. This is for new love, guys, okay? This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. My Aqua gang. Give us exactly what we need to know. It's general, guys, may or may not resonate. This is going to be for those of you who are only looking towards new connections or dealing with a newer connection currently, okay? So, listen. Here's the thing, guys, okay? I feel as though there is a good majority of you, especially if you resonate with this message, that will agree that you have no feels when it comes to relationships. You're not even in that zone, okay? So while you are interested to hear what I have to say, which is great, please stick around. You know what I'm saying? Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Great. Because the new is the only thing that you will tolerate. I mean, there is going to be nothing but new from here on out for you. You're not even going to entertain the foolery of the past. It no longer exists. You've released it. It's for those of you who resonate with this message, of course. Okay. So there's a bit of pessimism when it comes to the energy surrounding newer people trying to engage with you. It could be a person who is actively trying to pursue you or court you, chase your shit. I don't know. You making people chase you? I'm just saying. That's what I feel. Okay. I'm getting the energy of lots of blockages, lots of obstacles, lots of pauses, you know, lots of keeping people at arm's length, lots of, you know, I'll call you back and you never do. Okay. Lots of being left on red, you know what I'm saying? And let me say this. While doing that, you don't give a fuck, okay? You're not sorry. You're not sorry that this is how you are deciding to handle your shit at this time, okay? You are not apologetic about how you are choosing to care for yourself, and especially that heart chakra of yours, because what I feel intuitively is the relationships or connections or betrayals for a lot of you of the past not only put a bad taste in your mouth, but it most certainly puts you in the mindset of why even do it? You know what I'm saying? Just why? So you're definitely unapologetic, okay, about the way that you are currently moving, about the way that you decide to allocate your time and the way that you vet people moving forward. And that is understandable. Nobody's saying anything about that, but the pessimism, it can in a way block you from something that I believe is trying to really show you what a relationship should have been all about all along, because you have a notion in your mind of what relationships are about. They're work. They are headaches. They are too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? They are a waste of my time. They get your focus off of certain shit. They, you know, people be lying, people be cheating, people be fucking around, people be, you know, invalidating motherfuckers and gaslighting people and playing mind games, and ain't nobody got time for that, right? Because if you deal with one more betrayal, you might snap. That's what I heard. I know y'all seen the show Snap before, okay? Yeah, somebody gonna get hurt. So you much rather just keep your energy to yourself. I feel like money is the motive at this time, right? I just heard a Lil Wayne lyric, right? The money is the motive, okay? And don't fuck with it. But on the same token, you would like to have someone to share your life with, guys, okay? You could tell me down in the comments all you want that that's a lie, but it's not. It's not. You're definitely being very specific in reference to the kind of person that you want, and I believe that that is who is being ushered in, if I'm not mistaken, guys, okay? There's a bit of a gift here, a blessing, something really good. It feels very lighthearted at first, right? The beginning of it feels, I don't want to say shallow, but it does feel very surface level, right? Things don't get too deep right off the bat, right? This is not somebody who's going to come in guns a-blazing. And the fact that it took me so fucking long to light that Palo Santo definitely lets me know that you're not going to let people come in guns a-blazing, okay? You're not, yeah. This is not about passion. If you want to know my name, that's great. A date, I'll get back to you. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to let anyone come in and pressure you into doing too much. It's almost like a it is what it is type of scenario when it comes to people who want to engage with you. It's not like you're turning everyone away, but you're just keeping it a buck in reference to where your energy is right now. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I do believe, like I said, that there is someone being ushered in here. This could be somebody that you already know or somebody that you are getting ready to meet, right? In the very near future. It feels very close. If you don't already know this person, your intuition is going to scream at you to not cut them off before they finish their sentence, especially if you don't even know them yet. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Let me stop you right there. I'm not interested. Okay? That's what I just heard. Yeah. And for those of you who do allow this person to dip their toe in the pond and getting to know you, right? Nothing too deep, of course. That's literally what we have here. Yeah. Nothing too deep at all. Period. You still might question the motives. You still may question even the good shit that this person is doing, even the sweet shit that they do. Instead of a, aw, it's a, right? They get you flowers, you know what I'm saying? They book a trip. They, you know, get your coffee made just the way that you like it. They write a love note. They, you know, send you a playlist of songs that the two of you enjoy together, or they plan out a nice date, an extravagant date, or they listen, right? Even simple shit like that. Instead of like, oh, you know, that's so sweet. Oh, sweetie, bless your little heart. It's like, what you doing that for? You know, why are you doing all of that, right? Like, why? Who are you really? Who are you really? Okay, is this a caricature? Is this a character? Is this shit going to change? Because that's normally how this shit go. People always come in hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? But then once they realize that I might be too much for them, then they start, you know, cutting a fool, running amok. I do believe that this here is mirrored. The both of you are going to question who the other person is in the connection. I just believe that you two will be coming from two different ends of the spectrum, however. Okay, this person will be looking more like, damn, where have you been all my life? Like, you know, I had to deal with all these birds, all these bitches, all these bums, all these F-boys, F-girls, you know, tomfoolery, dumb shit, you know, users, abusers, etc., etc. And then now here you are, you just so casually decide to sit beside me somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And I can't stop looking at you, or I can't stop smelling your cologne or your perfume, or I see you pumping gas, or, you know what I'm saying? Or my friend brings you to an event and, you know, you're a friend of a friend. However the two of you meet, it's like that first meeting is what is going to be stuck in their mind. I'm not saying that this is soulmate energy just yet, but I am saying that the vibes here are really, really good. They're high vibrational vibes that you are still questioning, however, okay? So is there something maybe in your intuition that might have a bit of a blockage? Because your intuition should be screaming at you that this is real, but I keep hearing trick or treat. What? Trick or treat? That's what I hear, guys. This is not a trick, okay? It's a blessing, guys. It's a treat. It is a treat. This is not a trick. You like, well, you unwrap this motherfucker and see if it's candy or not, okay? Because I ain't dealing with it. This is a real connection, you guys, okay? I don't want to scream self-sabotage just yet. And I'm not saying that you should be apologetic for how you are handling yourself now. It's definitely mechanisms that you have come to grow comfortable with since the pain of the past, right? And honestly, there possibly is no getting you out of these new ways that you have cultivated to protect yourself. And I don't really think that the divine is trying to lead you to change yourself in any way, but definitely trying to get you to open your eyes, okay? Open your heart even, okay? Is that far-fetched? Is that far-fetched, Aqua? Don't start cursing me out. That's what I heard, okay? Rebalancing that heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So nobody is telling you to change what you're doing, to change how you feel, to change how you think about relationships drastically. But it is like a cry to restore your optimism in things, because that's possibly the only way that this person will have enough time to show you who they are here, guys. Okay. This is a very lucky type of meeting, if that makes sense. Aquarians can be a little bit picky. I can talk about us because I'm an Aquarius too, y'all. We picky as fuck, okay? I can find a million things in a person not to talk to them, okay? Like, yeah, I don't like that, and that. Why you breathe like that? You know what I'm saying? Can somebody please get this motherfucker, please get them a bag so they can breathe in. Why are you breathing like that? Why are you blinking like that? Why you smile like that? You know what I'm saying? It could just be the smallest things. Very, very particular. We won't call it picky. We'll call it particular. Okay. That is fine. There's no reason to be sorry about who you are internally. But there is a call to take a good look or be more aware of your intuition, showing you the things that are beneficial. Okay. So it's almost like don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Is that, yeah, like, so you got burnt quite a few times. So it's like, why the fuck would I cook again? You know, I'll just order takeout. Fuck that shit. I've been burnt so many times. Forget it. Quit. Love is not for me. I give up. I'm gonna be a hoe. I'm gonna be a ho-ho now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, but you know, that's just like an example. Yes, you needed to reel it in. Yes, you needed to cultivate better mechanisms to vet people. Yeah, you needed to protect yourself and set your boundaries in stone and cement. Okay, never to be moved. All of that is great, but then it's just like you went all the way to the extreme, like just love is not for me, right? Instead of just kind of putting some things in place to navigate it better for yourself, you may have just thrown the whole idea of it out the window. You roll your eyes at the thought, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, are you dumb? Never. No, I'm good. I'm on date Jesus. I'm on date myself. Matter of fact, I can tell why you want to date me. I want to date me too. So since we both want to date me, how about you go do you and I'm going to do me. So we also have the new moon in Aries. This one was new moon in Taurus, and it says know your worth. So I feel like that's the type of shit you're on. Okay. You are keeping it a total buck with people. But there's one, guys. There's one in particular here. You know, that you will feel the urge to just do it, to go for it. But because of what you've cultivated in yourself since the pain, you might hold yourself back from even what your intuition is screaming at you. This person is real, guys. It's not a trick. It's not, guys. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there's going to be an extended period of time that the two of you will be getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And that is exactly what's going to happen. It's not going to begin very deeply. And that's not what you will allow to happen anyway. You don't want anything too deep. You might be only accepting friend applications at this time. No relationships. Thank you very much. This person will be completely fine with that. And I feel like the two of you will have a lot in common. So, it won't just be, it will be more like a friendship in the beginning, a friend that you grow an attraction to. Okay. Wow. Didn't I say, I didn't want to say soulmate too fast, but it does feel like soulmate energy at this juncture for sure. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. So here's the thing. There may have been one last straw, one last relationship, one last connection that really took you over the edge. I'm done. I'm done with love. I'm done with this shit. This shit is for the birds, okay? This is for the weak and faint at heart. I don't have the patience for this shit, okay? Somebody gonna get popped. But that doesn't take away what you were trying to manifest prior to that last betrayal. It was very painful. Whatever it is that you experienced that brought you to this juncture was extremely painful. You did think that it was, you thought it was your person actually, okay? But it wasn't. And the connection that you were in, you may have been blinded by some of the things that that person wasn't doing, was or was not doing. Meaning, you may have just turned a blind eye to some of the shit that you deserved in that connection, and you just kind of rode with it for the sake of being in love. Man, this is an individual who will show you the definition of true love, guys. Okay, it says this is a romance. This is the romance of a lifetime. Didn't I say that? It's like a really lucky sort of. It feels like a coinky-dink. A coincidence, but it's not. It's a blessing, you guys. Okay, it may feel lucky, but it's just it's literally you being given a gift. Okay. Wow. All right, let's shake it up a little bit. I rarely pull tarot. I'm gonna pull some tarot here today though, okay? I feel it intuitively. Ooh, do I take that? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely something that has the potential to expand beyond your wildest dreams, guys, okay? It says the romance of a lifetime. I'm not saying that this shit is going to start out like a fairy tale or nothing like that. It won't. This is somebody who does very practical gestures of love, okay? Getting your coffee made the way that you want it, bringing lunch to you at work, or cooking for you, or, you know, helping out with your dog every now and again. I don't know, you know, it's like simple shit, but it's really, really major, big shit that you never really experienced in a connection before, that may reel you in. I'm just saying. You won't be able to avoid the feelings for very long, guys, okay? This is clarifying that Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. It really is going to feel victorious, all right? Lots of progression, lots and lots and lots of progression, but do not confuse progression with speed. There's no speed in this progression. It will grow and progress organically, and I feel like that is going to be where your comfortability comes in, right? Because you're definitely not in the business to be jumping in no relationship right now. That's just not the vibe that I'm getting. This is a win, you guys, okay? So I don't know if you'll be able to hold back all your questioning, your investigations and shit like that, you know? You're Googling them and putting in background checks and shit like that. Do whatever you have to do, but also be very mindful and aware of your energy. It doesn't lie, guys. It never lies, okay? If you can think back right now, raise your hands in the comments, of course. Think back to every connection that you've had that ended in you being the one heartbroken, okay? You knew at the beginning of those connections that the shit was not gonna work. But you gave it a try. You gave it a whirl. You know what I'm saying? So you do know your intuition is A1. Do you understand? So please do not question your own judgment. I just felt the need to say that. So who is doing that? Your judgment is not off. It's not. Just because you chose, okay, don't beat me up. Y'all know I keep it real. You chose to gamble with those people from the past. You gambled, okay? Lucky lefty, you expected a 7, right? It's not what you got, okay? And unfortunately, it has changed you. You're not the same person, right? And that's both good and bad, okay? So you may cry Do you cry? Oh, I'm sending you love and light. Guys, they're literally just talking through me right now. Okay, so you either cry or get emotional or really hurt, pain, like a actual sting in your heart. When you think about the death of the old you sometimes wish you can have that person back, but it's not there anymore, right? After your experiences, it has changed you drastically. But you can also cry tears of joy for how far you've come and who you are now. And just how much you have gained and learned, right? Since all hell broke loose, okay? So and you are going into another cycle, you guys. So I really do like this. I love this energy. The world is the end of a cycle. Just be very careful that you're not inviting old energy in subconsciously. How do you do that, Empress? Well, if you're dating someone new, you know, don't compare, right? And don't be looking for shit that has happened before. Okay, right? It's like you stay on the lookout for them red flags now. You ain't never gonna let one pass you again because you chose before to bypass those red flags, okay? You did some alley-oops around them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Donuts around them bitches. It's just like red flags, what? Okay, you do what you want when you popping. And Spirit was like, no, I tried to show you. So your intuition, like I said, I'm sorry, I digress, is A1. It works. Your judgment shall not be questioned. There's no need for you to be like, damn, do I pick the right people? Am I the right? Yeah, you do. You just chose. You chose to do what you want because you popping. And you ain't roll at 7 like you thought you were going to, okay? It wasn't a sure bet, and that gamble kind of left you in the red for a while. So, can you please clarify this World card? A new cycle. It feels very beautiful, you guys, okay? We have the Temperance. I feel like Spirit is really coming into alignment with you, all right? Sort of like an alliance, okay? You and them against all the motherfuckers who still want access. I don't know who needed to hear that, because you do have people who may be right around the corner trying to beat your door down, especially if they see that you're doing well, or if they feel energetically that you are moving on or on the brink of really being released from it totally. And you are, a lot of you already have, but that doesn't mean that they don't come back. You know what I'm saying? You are being protected, almost like having a shield around yourself. But some of those people from the past, especially the one who did you the most dirty, you know who I'm talking about. That's what they said. The one who did you the dirtiest, they don't get off that easy, okay? They may remain in that cycle for a lifetime, unfortunately, but that's none of our business, right? Let's move right along. I'm sorry. We ain't even gonna talk about that. We talking about new love. You see? You see how they try to sneak in? Security. Fuck out of here. Okay. So, create an alliance with Spirit, right? You have to agree to become a part of that. It's almost contractual, you guys, but they will guide you right into the next cycle, which is one of abundance on all levels. It feels very balanced. So nothing is out of whack. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever had this in your life before. Please, let me know down in the comments. This is what they're saying. I don't know if you've ever had this in your life before, where everything seemed to be going correctly and in balance all at the same time, though. Okay? If you did have a time like that in your life, it may have been few and far in between, or you can count on one hand how many times that was, where your money was great, your emotions were intact, you didn't have somebody stressing you to fuck out, right? Your relationship or your dating life was A1, and you felt good inside, and you were, enjoying life and still feeling grounded and still feeling connected spiritually, right? And your physical being was also doing well. So this is definitely the energy of this next cycle, however, okay? So I don't know how long it's been, if ever, that you have been in balance in all areas of your life, but that's definitely what we're talking about here, okay? That might be music to your ears, especially for those of you who are like, victory or not, I'm not on the market, okay? We can go out to eat or something, I don't know. And don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. I ain't sorry. Argue with somebody who gives a fuck, okay? Don't she got her middle finger up? Yeah. See, look. That's what I heard. Argue with someone who gives a fuck, because I don't. I don't know if you want to dwell in that energy too much, you guys. I know I'm laughing here. It is a little bit comical because I feel y'all's energy and I am much like that as well myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, you may have come to terms with how you feel things are going to be, right? You have this notion in your mind of what you feel your life is going to be at this point, especially with all of the disappointments. You're not really getting your hopes up, right? There are no expectations. And so your idea of not having any expectations is like, man, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. What I do care about is that bag. Okay? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? Okay? Comma, comma, comma. So, let's see what's at the core of this person's character. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, do not be alarmed. I feel like the Knight of Wands does get a bad rap, you guys, okay? This is true love. So you definitely in tarot, even though, wow, we have the Six of Wands again. Y'all like, girl, stop yelling in my fucking ear. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, wow. Y'all know I get excited. I always like to say when it comes to tarot, you have to remain fluid, right? And also when it comes to certain cards in a traditional deck, they sort of get a bad rap, right? Knight of Wands, the Devil, the Tower, right? Those are not necessarily signs that something bad is going to happen. No, you have to look at it all in context, right? Like a storyline almost. And in this position, the Knight of Wands is not bad at all, especially with the Six of Wands coming out again. Do you understand? This is real shit, guys, okay? Now, you may have changed your mind about wanting a relationship, but this feels like something that you manifested prior to that last betrayal, whatever it was that broke the camel's back, okay? That made you want to remove yourself entirely out of the dating game, never to be heard from or seen again romantically, okay? I got me, period. It didn't take away the fact that you were manifesting it prior to that point, right? So it was still gonna be on the way either way because yeah, you're powerful like that, guys, okay? And I believe that this is something that you will need as well, guys, all right? If you'll allow me to voice my opinion, you know, this could be really good in reference to opening you back up to the thought of love again, okay? Even if you don't end up with this person. Can we clarify this? Oh my gosh. Okay, I won't yell. I promise I won't yell. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I'm geeked. Okay, I'm about to give you all this tea, baby. Extra sugar, honey, throat lozenge, goddamn, gonna warm that shit up, put a slice of lemon. Baby girl, baby boy. Hello? Yeah. You asked for this shit. I mean, there are so many good cards out here right now that wow. Now this Knight of Wands card, especially beside the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, lots of wands, I have to say that. So it feels like a very, very fiery connection, but it doesn't ignite right away, right? Remember at the beginning of the read, that Palo Santo was giving me hell. Y'all, if y'all rewind it all the way back, you'll even see at the time that I, you know, started recording, it was just about to go out again. I'm like, oh, hell no. We just gonna have to suffer, okay? We just gonna have to go through with this shit and let it go, let it ride. So it won't ignite right away, but when it does, oh baby, when it does, I mean, it's a whirlwind romance, guys, okay? It's the romance of a lifetime is what it says, right? So it's going to be something that not everyone has ever experienced before in your circle, right? I don't know why I felt the need to say that. If you decide to go along with this, people may get jealous of this, guys, okay? Especially for those people around you who are used to you being single, who are used to you being single-minded, who are used to you being available, right? When they want you to be available, you are getting ready to become, if you so choose, a team, right? A partnership, a corporation for some of y'all, fuck. So not only will your time be allocated differently, but you are also going to be a different individual. Unfortunately, do not beat me up. You're like, girl, I done changed so many times. I don't want to learn no more lessons, Jesus. Please, let me just stay this. I just want to stay like this right here. Damn. That's not happening, guys. Okay, that's not good. It's ever evolving. Okay. So while change can be hard sometimes and there are growing pains, there is something extremely beautiful. You will like this change. This does not feel as if it's an upheaval. You already went through that. Okay. It's only up from here, guys. I'm just going to say that. We also have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So that is definitely a signifier of releasing everything that does not serve you. If you don't feel like you're at that point yet, this is definitely where they're trying to take you, or this is where your focus needs to be. I feel like the ultimate goal, as I stated though, and it's right in the middle here, this World card and the Temperance card, is to balance everything in your life all at the same time. Wow. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long this time. I'm like, damn, I'll be running my mouth. Let me see. Let's just get a little bit more here, and then we're gonna go over to the extended and really dig in. So what's gonna be the best part of this connection if you decide to go with them? You know, if you decide to open yourself up, all right? Open for business again, you know? Okay, so this is the 6 of Swords, guys. This connection is going to be extremely organic and effortless, but it's also going to be one that doesn't have much baggage at all. It's almost going to feel a little bit foreign to you, you know, to not deal with someone who is, to deal with someone who is not toxic is going to be a little bit different for you, in the best way ever, right? I love that for you. 6 of Swords is leaving baggage behind, however, right? So didn't I mention not dwelling on the past, not letting it affect you anymore? Whatever you needed to learn has already been learned. So there's no reason to keep it in your energy any further, okay? Ooh, we got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. It says, don't give up. It says, don't give up. Faint not. Faint not. They have some good shit in store for you guys, okay? This connection, the best part of this connection is going to be not just the chemistry, not just the sex, because I feel like the sex is going to be off the charts, okay? That's just what I feel. But the best part, most of all, will be the fact that this is a connection in which is the least toxic you have ever been in before. There won't be many arguments at all. Actually, there's not much to argue about. The two of you complement each other so well that your conversations are really dedicated to more important shit, you know? Okay? Like the bag, okay? Like your goals, your wants, your dreams, your desires, traveling, right? The energy in this connection is going to be placed towards parts of the relationship that actually really matter rather than focusing on fixing shit. You see what I'm saying? That's where a lot of relationships go wrong. When you get into a connection with somebody and it's like, damn, I gotta fix so much about you for this to survive. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take me a whole lifetime to fix everything that needs to be fixed in you, motherfucker. And then we still stay, right? I say we, because we've all been there before, right? This is a connection that is starting off on a level playing field. There is no build-a-bear here. There is no building anybody up. There is no having to start in the negative and work your way up, right? This is not struggle love. This is not ride or die. This ain't none of that. And that is going to feel fucking awesome once you get used to it, because you won't be used to it. You may even question it. You may even question them, okay? And everything that they stand before. You may really give them the business when it comes to this, but I don't believe that this is someone who gives up easily. Okay? They don't argue. They're not going to argue with you. You understand? And there will be no need to argue. This person is not going to overstep your boundaries. This person is not going to rub you the wrong way. The two of you will have a lot in common, but you will also both really have similar views to like the core things that help the foundation in a relationship, right? So your core values and things that you want out of life really align with one another. So it's not really much to argue about. Okay? If at all. I don't feel any energy of, you know, toxic arguments, no bickering, no quarrels. This is not somebody who is out to get you or out to win. So it will really be like you and them against the world. Man, that's fucking beautiful. Didn't I say I was gonna go? I am. I really am. Yep. So 4 cups. I had to get this out before I left, you guys. Ooh. And the devil. Now, the devil in this position is not the best, okay? This is about obsessing over shit that has happened before. You have to live in the moment. Be self-aware of your energy, and that will allow you to choose wisely and not have to be so worried about the unknown. You know what I'm saying? You may have gone through a betrayal in the past where that shit hit you from left field, and now you worry, right? If you are dating you worry about the other shoe dropping. You worry about people not being who they actually showed up as before, right? Fraudulent characters or characters at all. Can you just be yourself? Like, keep it a buck, keep it real. There's an obsession here, like rumination almost, okay? About things and shit that happened in the past and not wanting to repeat that. But the problem with continuously thinking about it is you're almost, that's a form of manifesting. You see what I'm saying? Do you see why I kept talking about like releasing shit, letting shit go? We have the 6 of Swords here, releasing that baggage, and it's easier said than done, guys. Y'all know I say all day, every day, we're all human. But if you can get that shit done, baby, you about to be somebody's husband. You better be somebody's wife, okay? And you're gonna want to be, okay? I feel like your energy and your views about love and relationships will take a total 180 upon releasing said blockages and allowing this person to share your space, okay? You have to allow them in. They're not just going to bogart. They're not going to chase you. They're not going to try to pry their way in or manipulate you or persuade you or coerce you. None of that shit. They want you to want them. You know what I'm saying? As much as they want you. And they do want you. Hello, somebody. Oh, yes. You can't make it up, right? Yeah. This is where we're heading, guys, okay? It's a huge, huge, huge gift. Do you understand me? One that a lot of people don't even get to see in a lifetime, you guys, okay? So keep your eyes peeled. I'm just saying, I can't tell you what to do. I can't. Now, let's go on over to the extended. Okay, I want to really dig in over there. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, just in case I missed anything. Let's see, why is this person single? Yeah. Why nobody wants you? Okay, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. I also want to see what would their exes say about them in a relationship. How do they conduct themselves? I want to spy a little bit, because people could say all day that it was the ex's fault, but I really want to get down to why would this person not have someone if they're so great. Okay. I also want to see if there are any warnings or red flags that I may have missed here in this portion of the read. We'll see what the potential for union is and when. Okay. And then I want to see if there are any challenges that may need to be faced in this connection that could possibly affect the outcome of things. Okay, so we will look at that. I also want to take a look at your subconscious blockages that spirit may be trying to help you release and recognize. This could be stagnating things for you if you don't feel like you're at this world card energy just yet. Okay, and then I want to see, how will you know when you've met your partner? Okay, how will you know? How will you know when you've met your divine counterpart? What will be the signs and synchronicities that spirit brings to your attention and into your intuition? What steps can be taken to restore your heart chakra, to renew that energy within it, from past pain and heartbreak. I feel the need to look into that very profusely, especially because of what was in the meditation. This is going to enable you to move on from these cycles and really get this world card going, right? Speed up the momentum into the next cycles and not continue to repeat cycles or lessons, okay? And then we'll get Spirit's focus advice, of course, and we'll see how do they suggest, or what do they suggest you focus on to bring your most desired manifestations to pass in the least amount of time. So we will go ahead and take a look at that, and click that like button first. Okay, click the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you guys over in the extended. I'm going to link it down below. I'll see y'all over there. All right.